Alright, into Starpack, and today we're going to actually play Starpack without taking Starfish. Now, I have to say that when I actually played this run, I probably was thinking about taking Starfish. However, in the end, I managed to avoid it. I can't remember if it's because I just didn't ever find any Starfish, or maybe just that the run was going well without Starfish. I can't remember. But most of the time when I go into Starpack, I'm always thinking for the possibility of Starfish. I think most experienced players probably are. And the way the pack is set up, it really does benefit you to just keep a tier 1, at high level, put seaweed on it, and then you're all set up just in case you do happen to hit the Starfish on turn 7. So we get a great start here with leveling into Capybara, rolling into double Iguana, and then being able to sell the Cappy to get +2/2 onto both the Iguanas, which is incredibly good for this early. Having the double Chihuahua as well means that all the Iguanas are going to snipe twice at start of battle. And I think I'm going to just keep on going down that road, loading up on more push pets. So as you can see, the triple snipe from the Iguana instant kills. What was the unit there? I didn't even see what it was. It was deleted so quickly. And am I going to go for 2 separate Chihuahuas here? It does look like it. Yeah, I haven't really thought about this much, but is double Chihuahua, triple Iguana better, or is triple Chihuahua, double Iguana better? I'm not sure. Maybe I should have checked that before I actually started recording. But we're just fitting this recording in when I have time, so, can't be perfect. Double Caramel. I almost never take Caramel in custom packs, but I do like taking it in Star quite a bit. And it's so satisfying when the Iguanas are able to delete a bus and completely negate the effect of the chili, which is usually extremely powerful. So we take the level up here. We don't get Starfish anyway. I don't think at this point I was willing to combine the Chihuahuas, given that I'd invested in the double Caramel. An absolute barrage of snipes from the Iguanas, although I think we're going to lose here because of the Sparrow. Or maybe not. Of course, the Iguanas are going to delete the spawns from the Platypus. Okay, now here's the telltale sign that maybe I was still thinking about Starfish, is that I take the Platypus. The Elk at this point doesn't make any sense. I mean, when you have level 3 Chihuahua, instead of, level 3 Frog or Marmoset or something, Elk isn't going to do very much. But I take the Platypus just to have a spawn. I think at this point I've decided I'm going to go for a push team. I mean, obviously we're running a push team, but of course you could just pivot into something else. But I think I'm going to stick with the team as it is, and then just try and find Ibex or maybe Eggplant from Starfruit. And there you go. Look, reflex freeze on the Starfish, although I don't think I buy it. I'll be very disappointed in myself if I do buy it. Here's Caramel versus Caramel. Don't see that very often either. And although this team has Spino, I think maybe... Are the snipes going to be good enough here? Yeah, they are. So we actually win with double tier 1, double tier 2 against that Spinosaurus team. I mean, we're not going to be able to do that for much longer, but I think at this point I'm realizing the Starfish is pointless because we're on 8 trophies already. We should just be trying to race to essentially what is a perfect game, because I don't think... I mean, we're not going to win on turn 10, but we didn't lose, I don't think, at the very beginning. I'm pretty sure that we tied one of the early turns. So we're still on 5 hearts and we haven't lost once. And then the Iguana snipes here come in. Yeah, okay, we're going to tie again here. So we are going to have to go a bit later into the end game, which is a bit worrying. Maybe I should have taken the cheese there on the Platypus, since it's only 5 attack. Okay, I'm going for the level 3. Clearly my commitment to Starfish knows no bounds. mushroom. Yeah, definitely mushroom platypus. Maybe cheese is still better since the platypus could get sniped, but obviously the ship has sailed on that. I missed the opportunity. I'm not sure here if I was thinking about combining the iguanas and then just buying another separate Chihuahua. I don't really, yeah. It seems like there's not really any reason to keep the Chihuahua frozen. All it does when you level it up is it increases the distance that it pushes the opposing pets, so it doesn't actually, increase the number of pushes. And then look at this. We face this pretty strong-looking pelican team, which you would think would be automatic loss, but we're actually going to win because the salmons got sniped by the iguanas when they were summoned. So that puts us on to 9. Turn 12, we still have full hearts. And I was thinking here, this is incredible. We're going to get a perfect game with double tier 1, double tier 2. But that's not what's going to happen because we end up facing a much stronger pelican team here. And so now the slide begins. This time the salmons wipe the whole squad. And even though we have level 3 platypus, yeah, we're not going to be able to make it. So unfortunately, perfect game down the drain. I think I'm just going to take the pepper here. Not really what I wanted. I would also quite like Kiwano for one of the iguanas. We can definitely set about replacing all the caramels now because I don't think they do enough. Pack 2 team, we're just going to automatically lose to this. Yeah, definitely. Level 3 hatching chick, the bane of my existence. I mean, we're actually fairly close there considering how bad our team is. We'll level up on the iguana. Not sure why I bought the Chihuahua there. Doesn't really do anything for me at all. Another stacked pack 2 team. And we're definitely going to lose here as well, I think. Maybe it's not as far off as I thought. Yeah, again, it's fairly close. But when you just don't have those powerhouse late game units, you really need to draw the perfect opponent. I mean, we just need a summon opponent that the iguanas can go completely ham against. Just buy a couple of items of food, cross our fingers, and look at this golden pack to the rescue as always. The iguana does end up getting inked and then deleted, so we miss out on a bunch of the snipe damage. But to be honest, they don't really have that many summons anyway. And the grizzly does delete our other iguana, but the level 3 platypus spawns the 9/9 beaver, which is enough to knock out the grizzly. So on course for a perfect game. It all started falling apart, but then thankfully we were able to bring it back in the end.